Okay, so I need to make this video and I just need to document what's going on with Facebook. I am an admin for several groups on Facebook, and this is the second time I've gotten a notice from Facebook saying they removed a post from my group. Now, I don't know who this person is, but I got the notice today, and it said he was doing the intellectual property violation, and it was on the group Fracking Tuscaloosa Marine Shale. So I found him. I was able to see that he was bootlegging some shoes from Merrill or something. Anyway, I've seen those posts before, deleted them from the other groups. I don't know if it was from him, can't remember the name, but it removed a post from your group. Okay, so when I go to look at the profile status, it tells me my profile growth is at risk. And when I try to review the content, of course, and the actions we've taken is all I see. And I think I'm okay. So then I go back to my Facebook world and my YouTube world. This is where that Raphael guy was doing the bootlegging of the Merrill shoes. Well, then the same notification changed to it being removing my content. See, if you look, DFW Scanner's right underneath that. And my first notification, DFW Scanner, Apartment Fire, was underneath that, a post from my group. But I block this Raphael guy. And then the notification changed to being my offense. So this is the second time that it has happened to me. So when I tried to do a review, and I never posted anything with a counterfeit, that was Raphael, but it's becoming my issue. When I request a review, something went wrong, so I reported as some kind of technical issue. But what I'm getting at is this is the second time this has happened to me. The first time it was in Arlington, Texas Talk Uncensored, and that was that group that I manage, and it was for somebody that was posting, somebody named Dale, I think, something about trying to be an imposter. That was the sanction. And when I removed that person, of course, the sanction turned into something I did that was an imposter. Being an imposter or pretending to be somebody that I'm not. So that time while I'm telling you what happened the first time, I'm going to show you how much work I do on Facebook. I have been scrapbooking, and these are all my different files of things that I have been collecting and scrapbooking. So let me continue my story. I'm just so mad. I just can't breathe. When I was in Arlington, Texas Talk Uncensored, where that first sanction happened from somebody trying to post something in my group, and I removed them and it became my issue, I was editing a post about an unusual smell in downtown Arlington, and I was going to add that it had a plastic odor, and then my Facebook account was suspended. I mean, it said I wasn't following community standards. And when I got my email of that, it said that it was an imposter. It was that same issue with this person that tried to join my group that was trying to be an imposter. And when I blocked them, it became my issue. Well, it took my whole account down. And I was going to lose all this work. All my files, everything I've saved. So I had to send in my driver's license and prove who I was. And oh my God, they let me back in. But what if they didn't? It was an appeals thing. It was like, after this appeal, you won't be able to ever get on Facebook again. I mean, I would just lose all this information just because I'm an admin in a group and someone else tries to violate their community standards, and when you remove and take action as an admin to block that person, then it becomes your sanction. I mean, holy shit, this is not right. I just needed to vent. And just to give you an idea how much work I do, I mean, here's one of my kids. These files go on and on. With each saved file, I've got my scrapbooking of everything I've posted on these kids here. And I have an issue with stuff that I have yet to download off of Facebook that's not in my cloud, and vice versa. So I have been working really hard. See, it just goes on and on. So, and that's just one file. That was just one file. And so, I mean, I just have many files. One's just for Halloween. One's just for Christmas. I mean, I would lose all of this just because I'm an admin and someone else is trying to violate a community standard. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to not get kicked off of Facebook again. So I'm just showing you how much is in each and every one of these files. And so I asked them, am I supposed to just remove myself as an admin? Just shut down the groups? I've got 8,000 people in one of my groups. I have no control over what's happening other than just leave them, not block them, and hope that that's enough. I mean, this is really scary. I am going to be terrified to go back into the second group where this sanction happened today, because I'm afraid I'm going to get shut down for something that I haven't done with no recourse. I mean, this is crazy. All my work. I mean, I have a file just for the January 6th coverage. You know, these files took a lot of time. My friend that passed away, all the stuff I've collected on him, you know, all that would be gone. My grandmother's file, my trips, my son's music, my cats. Every one of my cats has their own file. I mean, I just cannot believe that this is happening. What are you going to do about it, Facebook? This is my proof that you got it wrong.